So, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I don't know if you guys all have noticed, but I probably look a little bit different. So, I now have a camera, a proper camera, where I can film, so I'm not just filming on my iPhone anymore. I'm now on a proper camera, thanks to my boyfriend. That was part of my Christmas present. So, give me a moment. It could take me a while to get used to it. I'm trying to still kind of get to grips with it and see how it works, see how it films. Like, do I need different things to go with it to make it look the best it possibly can? Because obviously I want you guys to see the best, not anything less. So yeah, we're now in a new year, so you've not seen me in a while. I did have some time off over Christmas, and then when I was supposed to come back and start filming, I got ill. So I sounded like a bloke. So now I am back, almost better. So yeah, let's carry on. So today we have, this is a long awaited video, like very long. Should have done this sooner, but it's fine, we're doing it now. We are reviewing the Nikita Dragun stuff. It's not really a review, it's going to be just a bit of a mess about. We're going to get back into makeup because I've not really done much this year. I've done like the odd for the past couple of days, like put a little bit of makeup on, but I've not really done anything like that. So yeah, I've got the brushes as well, so I will let you guys know how I like the brushes, that kind of thing. So how many brushes? So this is 7-piece brush set, and then you get like your main kind of eye brushes in here. So let's go through these. So you've got your brow brush. If you guys can see that on the camera. So yeah, with the spoolie on the end, and then it's really fine, like really fine, so that'd be great for like getting those like hairline bits on the brow. And then you've obviously got like your main fluffy blending brush. Then you've got like a flat brush for like any kind of shimmers. And then you've got like another one, so a little bit bigger, again a flat brush. And then you've got the brush that I'm probably going to use the most. It's more like a bullet kind of brush, so I'm probably going to use that a lot in my crease because obviously it's the smallest brush out of them, and I like my small brushes. And then you've got like, it's a bit like a flat fluffy brush. So you've got obviously your flatness to it, so that'd be great for any shimmers again, but obviously it's still fluffy enough that you can apply product like shadows and then blend them out as well. And then again, another blending brush, so if you guys can see. So you've got a good range there. Definitely an everyday kind of brush set. I mean, I absolutely love the colours, like black and purple. It looks so good together. And obviously the Nikita Dragun kind of writing on there, if you guys can see it. I'm not sure if you can. Like the green, beautiful, love that. And then we have the palette, obviously. And this is what the palette looks like. So you have your neutrals, you've got your bold colours, bright colours, you've got your chrome shades, you've got your glitters. You have a bit of everything all in one palette, which is great because, I mean, who doesn't want that? You want your neutrals, but you also want colour so you can play around. And then you've got the added bonus of like some cool, crazy kind of shimmers, chrome shades in there. Do ignore the background noise, we are having decking done outside, so occasionally you will hear a bit of a chainsaw or whatever it is that they're using. So I do apologise, but it's fine, it's fine. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what colours I want to use. I kind of want to use pinks, blues, greens, purples maybe. So we're just gonna do whatever and see what happens. Yeah? Okay, let's go. So I think to start with I'm going to use the green in the shades Shigo. So it's called Shigo. And I'm going to take obviously the smallest brush in so you guys can see what I'm doing. So I'm just going to start applying that to my crease, because I am going to do a cut crease obviously, but why not? And I am just applying that shade. So my kind of idea in my mind that I've got so far is do like green, blue and purple maybe. Something like that. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So I've put the green on. I'm kind of just diffusing those edges so far. The colour is there. It's bright, which is a bonus. That's what we like. I'm just going to apply a little bit more. So also what I'm going to be doing throughout this video is just chatting. We're just going to have a chit chat, because obviously things have changed this year. We've started the year off with a bang, I guess. We're now in full lockdown, which is great. I mean, I guess I don't mind it, because I'm at home and I can focus on my YouTube more. It's just the problem of I can't go to work. I can't see you guys at work, and that's the only annoying bit. So, like, being at work, it's just great because I get to meet loads of new different people, and obviously people do actually recognise me, or I've got my boss sat there like, she's on YouTube, please follow her on YouTube, and I'm like, oh my god. But things like that, it just makes my day. I feel happier. I love working because, again, I get to meet so many different people. So I am going to use the same brush as last time, so the little blender. I have got a little bit of wipe and I've got rid of that product because I can't really go in with big fluffy brushes to create a crease. So I'm going to take the blue next to it, and I'm going next to the green shade. So I'm going to apply, can you see me? Yeah. So I'm kind of, we're going to do a bit of like a rainbow kind of effect, but not using that many colours. And again, I'm just diffusing that edge. And what you want to do, because obviously we're mixing with colours on the lid, as you go, you want to kind of blend away any kind of line in between those colours. You want to blend them together as you go, otherwise you're making it harder for yourself by leaving it to the very last end. So providing you blend as you go, you're fine. So again, clean my brush. It doesn't have to be too clean because obviously, like I said, the key is to make sure that all those colours are blended together. You don't want any harsh kind of graduates between, if that's what I'm trying to say. And then I'm going to go in with the purple. So I'm going to go with the deepest purple, if you guys can see that. And I'm now going to work on this outer crease. So again, the key, apply that product. And then we're going to start obviously winging it out. And then I'm obviously diffusing and blending with the blue as we go. You don't want any harsh lines still. So, I'm finding that these brushes are working okay, but I feel like we have better brushes at Morphe. Like, we have better sets, if you get what I mean. I'd probably say that we're missing the either 506, which is the very tapered kind of blending brush, which is like one of my faves, or try and find the 506, or this one. So they're both basically the same. You've just got the 507, which is a little bit more pointed, and the 506, which is more of a rounded top. That's probably what we're missing from the set, to be fair. This bullet brush is fine, but I feel like it's not got the ability to blend out as well compared to the 506 and the 507. So you've got other brush sets in Morphe that have either the 506 or the 507 that are probably better. So that's currently what I'm getting from the set. It's just like a basic set, which is fine. But obviously my preference is I'd rather have those brushes because I use them all the time. So the purple has gone on great. Like, I can't fault the pigment, and obviously purples are quite hard to work with. Not sure why, but they are. So now we can move on and use more of a fluffy brush. So I'm gonna use this one, I think. So I'm now gonna get a tiny bit of my green, tiny bit, I don't want a lot, literally I've hardly got anything on there. And what I'm doing is I'm kind of going in and adding more, but not a lot, to the green. So I'm just blending it out, that's all I'm doing. And I'll do that for all of them. Because obviously the aim is to get it as blended as possible, but I don't want it to be too blended to the point that you lose any kind of colour, if you get me. And then take the same brush and I'm taking a bit of the blue, because I feel like the blue's not there as much now. So I'm just adding that blue back in, and what you'll notice, because now you are blending more, between the three shades that I've used, it's kind of diffused it all together. So now we've done the blue, we can go and do the purple. In fact, with the purple I'm going to use a lighter shade, so I'm going to use the lighter purple, so the one next to it. And I'm just going on top. I feel like it was easier, it will blend easier, because like I say, purple is one of the hardest colours to use. So by having a lighter purple to blend it out, you'll find it easier to work with, if you get what I mean. So now we've got the three shades on, complete. Now what we're going to do is just go back in and just make sure you've got all those shades in there and they're all there. You've not lost anything, nothing's too blended or diffused, because that's not what you want. Yeah. I feel like this brush is not, it's not working as well as others, if you get me. Right, so done all my blending. Got it kind of how I want. I don't know what's happened here. I've got a bit of patchiness. I don't know if it's from like my pink honey, where it's like sometimes it sticks to the skin. But I'm sure once I've cut the crease, you'll kind of make it look less patchy. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. So obviously now cut the crease. I think I've got it how I want. So I've now got, I'm going to see how these work. So these are, I don't know what these are called, but they're like pointier, so maybe they're easier to get in the crease. Who knows? We'll try it. I just saw them and thought, oh, I'll give those a try. Right, so obviously we just do what we normally do. Get your micellar on there. And you start wiping away and creating a crease. You're going to use blank canvas today from the P. Louise Acid Rain collection. Don't know why I fancied it, but we're going to use this instead of like the normal one. Like so. So I've cut my crease, as you can see. Now we are going to focus on the lid. I'm not sure what I actually want to do. I obviously know that I need to use the shimmers, let's face it. So I could actually use a good mixture of shimmers on the lid. So I'm just going to wing it. Let's just see what happens. I want to use a good mixture though. So I'm grabbing, I believe this is called the N1. So this is the really skinny flat brush for the shimmers. And I'm going to take this kind of, I don't know if you pick it up on camera, but it's like a silvery kind of shimmer. So I've coated my brush and I am just going to pack that on the inner part of my eye to start with. Right, so I've added that. It's very glittery. It's quite nice. Don't normally use silver. So, always the first for everything. So I've now wiped that off my brush and we're going to use, I feel like using this kind of bluey shimmer. Bluey purple shimmer, that's kind of what it is. And I'm just going to blend that in to the shade before, if it picks it up. That's better. It's struggling. It's not quite working. I don't know why. It's not quite picking it up. So I don't know if I need to... Could be a shade that I need to build up on. So let's keep trying. I feel like it's getting better. We're getting there. Yeah, I think now you can start to see it. So it looks better. Okay, now what kind of shade do I want after that? I don't know. I don't know what to put. Let's see what the shade next to it does on the lid. So we're going to go for this like marble kind of one. Because when I've been swatching these, they look better on top of a shadow. Oh, okay, that one's pigmented. But it looks quite similar to the one before. But I guess it is the same kind of colour effect, like the bluey purple. So yeah, I'm just gonna blend out that edge so it's not too crazy. But now what I'm going to use, because I feel like it needs a little bit extra, it needs something. So I'm going to use the SUVA Beauty, is it SUVA Beauty? Yeah, SUVA Beauty Hydra FX Dance Party UV liner. This could either go really well or really bad. So we're just going to go with it and see what happens. So with the SUVA Beauty, it's water activated, so you need to get a little bit of water in the lid. Coat any fine line brush in the water and start mixing it on the actual product. So the key is you don't want it too watery, but you don't want it too dry. So trying to find that perfect balance can be quite hard, but I think I might have got it. And then all I'm going to do is go and draw a line all the way through that crease that I've created. Okay, so that is done. We've got shimmer on there, we've got 3 different colours, even though now looks like 2, but it's fine. So yeah, and we've also added the SUVA Beauty liner. And I feel like now adding the liner, it looks better, because I felt like it was missing something. So now we've added that, I feel better. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the other eye and my face, because yeah, let's not talk about it. And then I can come back and we can just have a chat. Yeah? Okay, see you in a second, guys. So guys, I am back. So I've done my eyes, well, obviously you guys know that. I've done both eyes, in fact. I have added the SUVA liner in my waterline, bit of bottom mascara, obviously my virtual lashes, as you can see. I've done my face, so I've used my Too Faced Born This Way foundation concealer, my Fenty bronzer, Doll Beauty bronzer on top, Fenty blush, and on the lip I've got Vive Velvet Sand lip liner with Vive lipstick, and then the Beauty Bay lip gloss. So I feel like this is my perfect nude at the minute. I always go through like different stages, like I don't always want a really dark lip liner. Sometimes I just want nude. So I feel like this is it at the minute. So yeah, overall palette fabulous. I feel like I really need to experiment with like using the different shimmers with different shades and things like that and see how they turn out. Pigment is there, it's blend out really well, like I've had no problems, so that's a thumbs up. The brush set it's okay, it's an average brush set. I feel like it's not my ideal brush set because I feel like, if you don't already know me, I have my particular brushes that I love. I have brush sets already that I prefer because I just feel like a smaller brush is better for me, but a smaller brush that is fluffy enough that it also blends out colour as well. And that brush set just did not have that brush, so it's a little bit harder to use, but I've still used it. I feel like it's perfect for those that just want a basic set. It's got everything that you'll need. So yeah, that's kind of how I feel about it. I will keep using them, obviously. So yeah, and obviously we use the SUVA Beauty. I don't know if I mentioned that, can't remember, but yeah, first time actually properly using SUVA Beauty. I've like dabbled with them a bit at work, but I've not really used it on myself. And I feel like they're really easy to use, like because obviously it's water based. The only problem is trying to find the perfect kind of consistency of water and product to get obviously your perfect line, and obviously for it to stay, not move or anything like that. That's the only hard part about it, but once you've got that, you are fine. You can create whatever you want with it. And obviously again, it depends what brushes you use, depending on what kind of line you get, things like that. So just experiment, have fun, it's makeup at the end of the day. So that is the end of my first video in 2021. I feel like it's been a bit crazy. I feel like who knows what this video is going to look like, but you know, oh well. That's kind of how 2021's going so far, but it's fine. We'll get used to it. And I hope you guys feel like the quality's better on this. Who knows, let me know. Also, I've got a question for you guys. Do you guys want to see my skincare routine? Because I've had quite a few people messaging me like what kind of products I use. So I feel like probably now is the time to do a little video on what I do, like my little routine. Let me know in the comments down below, please. Also, like, comment, subscribe as always. Put the notification bell on because now I'm back. 2 videos a week, Tuesday and Friday. I know this week's a bit different, but that is because of my illness and the fact that we've had a bit of a work done outside, so it's a little bit difficult to film at the start of the week, but it's fine. We've done it today. It could be chaos, but it's fine. So yeah, that is it, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Bye.